What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're out here at the lake, see it back there, and we're going to be setting none other than a trot line. Alright, so here is everything that we're going to need. Now this rope, not really as thick as you'd like it to be. Now, I know that somewhere around here we do have some thicker rope, but I couldn't find it. So our hooks, you can see we have like 4 different sizes. That is because that's like actually all the hooks that I have. Same for these swivels here. Only size that I have. So yeah. Then obviously lighter to burn the ends of the rope. Knife to cut the rope. Now we're going to take about, I don't know, arm's length, I guess. And something to be aware of, where I'm putting this at is only going to be about 3 to 4 foot of water. Honestly, probably about here is where we're going to put our weight. And I guess I forgot about weights. Let me go grab some real quick. All right, there we go. So let's go ahead and start putting these on. There we go. We're gonna come, let's just do another arm's length. Probably gonna be our spacing for all of them, but we're gonna go ahead and measure out our entire line. So we can go ahead and cut the other end off. So we have 10 hooks, so we're gonna need about 11 arms lengths worth. We already have one. We'll cut this off. We won't need this anymore. Burn this end. I really hope this rope will fit through our swivel. Alright, let's see, will it go on? Yeah, it goes on. Alright, so give me a second while I put all of these on. Just not doing anything with them right now, just putting them on. Alright, so I actually just put on swivel number 5, but we're going to go ahead and put on another weight right in the middle. So I'm going to slide these all the way down and then, try my best to find the middle. I guess we're going to count 10, so I'll need to do this 5 times. 1 right here. And how could you make a trot line and not have it get tangled up? Okay, now that problem is solved, get this tied on. Okay, now let's get the rest of our swivels put on. Alright, there is our last swivel put on. Now we're going to go ahead and put our last weight on. There we go. Now we're all done here. Now we just have to space our swivels evenly and tie them. Now we're going to, about arm's length, get our first swivel, tie a knot right here. Just like so. Now this is actually not what I meant to do, but it'll work. What I meant to do is put a overhand knot here, like right here, and one like right here, and then the swivel can move in that little gap. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this for all the other ones, and yeah. Alright, this is finally done. I can show you guys what I was talking about earlier. There's 2 knots on either side, and then you can kind of slide back and forth. But anyways, let's go ahead and get our, I don't know what you call them, the lines that come off of that with our hooks on them. We're just going to do about 1 arm length long, not 2 like before. Alright, so for our next step, pretty simple. Take one of your lines, put it through the swivel, put it through your hook. So once we got that on, we're just going to tie one of these knots, double overhand I believe, and yeah, pretty much it. With this hook, we're either catching a monster or we're catching absolutely nothing. There is no in between. So okay, so we're gonna go to that tree right over there. I'm hoping y'all can see everything good. It's been a hot minute since I used a head mount. Also, the wind is kind of ripping through here, so if the audio is bad, I apologize. Let's get connected up to this tree real quick. Ow! Covered in thorns. I didn't know that until, well, I got one in the hand. So, since the wind is blowing us this way, it's just going to be a lot easier to set it out if we just go with it that way instead of trying to fight it. So, I guess we can do that. I can already tell you this is going to be a mess, but we'll do the best we can. Alright. So, this wasn't my original plan, but I have since added a brick to the arsenal. We're going to put that on the end, farthest away from the tree, to give it a little bit more weight. But for now, let's go ahead and actually get this tied to the tree. It's already a mess. There she is, all tied up to the tree. So I guess before we go any farther, we should get our bait cut up, because I'm not actually using what I normally use. Instead, we have this entire chicken thigh that has to be, well, cut up. I think I'm just going to use the top of this little tackle tray as a cutting board. Now comes the part I'm kind of dreading, actually setting this thing out. Alright, there's our first hook. I have these little bungees on the side of the kayak. I think I'm going to wrap our hooks around those. I feel like that's actually going to make it less likely to get tangled up. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing here. Sure hope I am. Doing this, we risk the line getting tangled up. However, I feel like that's a lot better than what's going on right now. Okay. I feel like that's enough of them out though. I'm going to take us off of this tree. All we have to do is actually go do this, so. And we are off, so let's go. First piece hooked on here. Okay, there's the first one. This piece is too small. I found another one. We're already getting a bite. Like, I'm not joking. We're getting a bite right now. I can't even get this thing set out. We're already getting a bite. This is actually going surprisingly well. Well, it's kind of rough there at the start. I mean, like, we only have one hook left. I mean, can't get any more better than that. We've already gotten a bite on here, and now a fish is just jumping right there. But we're done. Well, as far as the hooks go. Some geese. I don't see them. Oh, they're gonna fly right in front of us. That is cool. So let's make sure she's nice and taut. And we'll drop our brick out. 3, 2, 1. Well, turns out the mic stopped recording, but she set out. I don't know if y'all can see the thing right back over there. Yeah. Probably gonna leave it out there probably about 5 hours, and then yeah, we'll come and check it. Sorry about the audio if it got rough, which I'm pretty sure that it did. Anyway, see you guys in a few hours. don't know if y'all can see our buoys yet, but they're just right over here at this tree. I don't know which one to go for first. I guess the one that's tied to the tree. Paddle up, slow down a little bit with this tree. Grab the noodle. See if I can turn around here. Oh yeah, we already got one, boys. Whew. Hey. Question of the day is, what are we gonna do with them? That was something I didn't think about. Alright, that's him off. But again, what are we gonna do with him? I didn't think that far ahead. This up here looks pretty good. Might be a little hot. Let me splash some water in there. Don't need them cooking yet. Alright. So that's him. First hook, we got something. Second hook, we don't got anything. Third hook, we have our chicken. No fish. But I believe this is a big hook, ain't it? Yeah, so it kind of makes sense. Nothing here, nothing there. Okay, maybe we didn't do that good then. Was that all of them? I think that was all of them. Oh, there's one more. Well, we got one. One's better than none. Maybe this just wasn't the best spot. Because a lot of them still had chicken. But they wasn't even touched. Or maybe we just didn't let them set out long enough. Either way though, let's get this picked up. Cut it off the tree. Throw every bit of it in this tackle box completely unorganized. I don't know why I left this chicken in there to marinate. Leave this for future me at home. And it's going to be a lot easier. And smellier, I'm sure. Let's head to the bank where I can get a thumbnail with this guy. And show you guys to him. And do an outro and everything. See if I can just pull in right here in front of us. Really hoping so. Get a lot of speed. The tree we have to go over. This was most definitely a mistake. But we're this far in now, we have to commit. I see a way we can get out really easy. Alright, so there he is. Probably going to take this guy straight home and cook him up. I ain't even going to lie. Probably not going to be in this video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Probably pretty short. I don't know, but short and sweet is better than nothing, I guess. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, drop a comment down below what you'd like to see next. And yeah, if you want to help support the channel, leave a like and consider subscribing. It really does help. Till next time, bye.